like the entire week, I was so paranoid, like crazy, because they're like, we'll have spies to like watch you.
Everybody go. 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 Listen, guys, we are talking to Amber from Cycle 13. Yes, the short, petite cycle of America's Next Top Model. We were supposed to... let me do this all over again. I'm going to edit all this out when I upload this to YouTube. As I'm doing that, and y'all get in here, and she in here yet? Let me send it to her so she knows a bitch is here. Amber DePace 1. My bubbly, oh, I love bubbly. It's so great. All right. What's going on, everybody? This is Oliver Twixt here, your nerd boy cutie reporting for duty, here to do the Lord's work. This blessing dropped in my lap late the other night. And I was going through my requests because, as you guys know, those of you who engage me on social media, you know, if you like, send, comment, whatever, I'm going to respond some type of way. It's important to me that I virtually give everyone a hug on the neck. And when I was in the thingy, I saw someone respond back to one of my Insta stories, and it was like, I was on that show. And so I was like, who's this person that's saying they were on the show? So I opened it, and it was Amber. It was Amber, everybody. So everyone is like, Oliver, you're out here working hard. No, I really can't take a lot of credit for this one. She actually found me. And of course, once we start conversing, I invited her to do a live because I know how iconic her time, whether good or bad, depending on the viewer, was on Top Model. She's just sent a request. So without further ado, I'm going to bring her in so I can ask her all of the die-hard questions so many other people out in the world have. Hi, Amber.
Hey.
How are you? It's so good to see you.
Thank you for having me on the show.
No, you're so freaking welcome. I was just telling everyone how this came about, how you DM'd me and then I invited you on and you're here, and everyone, did you see how shocked everyone was to see that you were coming on?
I could read the comments. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yes, girl, you're a big deal.
Thanks.
So we're just going to jump right into it because we are slightly pressed for time. I, again, want to thank you so much. Know that you are in safe hands, but we're going to answer, we're going to ask, and you can answer if you want to, some of the questions that so many people have about your time on Top Model, because it was so short, but it ended so abruptly with like really no explanation, but it was so impactful because we're still talking about it till this day.
Okay.
So here we go. Gus Rod 9 is asking, during casting week, Amber, talk about her post and how she was in a dark place and it made her turn to God. Can she share some insight on how hard it was before Top Model? So when you first came on, you were saying how like there were some life experiences you had that made you who you were at the time we saw you on Top Model. Do you want to talk about what some of those experiences were?
Yeah, well, first, I actually got asked to do a Christian movie in my senior year, and I wasn't in a dark place. It was a movie about anti-bullying, and it was called How to Save a Life with my church, or what became later my church, and I felt like more probably obsessed with God due to the fact I was like in love with another Christian at the time, and so I really wanted to impress him, and like so I just wanted to be like the best I could be, and I think with like my sensitivity I took it overboard, and like probably when I look at that show and look at myself, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe, like, you know, with the nerves and the adrenaline and the stimulation and the pressure and everything, you just do things that you would normally not say or do.
That's understandable. What made you audition for Top Model?
My friend told me about it, and she said, look, this is the first time they're having short girls, and you got to do it. So I took my best friend, and we went, and it was just like, I knew this is where I was supposed to be. And yeah, it was like an experience that changed my life. 1 week of my 18-year-old self changed my entire life almost.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's pretty like impactful.
Amber, are you on a boat?
I'm actually on the lagoon right now. I'm just sitting. I live here, so this is where I live.
Oh, nice. Everyone is like, is she on a boat right now? I'm like, no, I don't think she's on a boat, but I'll ask her. Okay, let's keep this train going. So I want to ask you about, there's so many things that came out of that package of you being introduced to the show. There was, this is my catwalk, meow thing. There was that. There was the I Love Jesus song. There was Grandma's hat. Let's take it one by one. Talk to me about Grandma's hat, and do you still have Grandma's hat?
Of course I do.
Yes, shout out to Grandma.
Yeah, I actually every year, like on like Valentine's Day, I have some old ladies in my complex, in my condo, and I like would have either a tea party for them, or they're just really important people in my life. I feel like family is like, especially your elders, like you're never gonna like get that time back. So I would highly always recommend like spending time with your elders.
Tip her. Okay. Talk to me about Tyra saying, what was that? And Amber saying, my catwalk. Meow.
Meow.
What was that, Amber?
Well, I wanted to be like the next Kate Moss, so I wanted to impression people with like, this is my signature. So that was like, I just wanted a signature.
Okay. And then tell us about the, do you remember this little jingle you sung about Jesus being your friend?
Jesus is my best friend. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
I was going through Christian Bible study during that time, so it was in my head, but I don't know that song by heart right now. I mean, it's like 3 words, I think. Like,
yeah, it was like,
Jesus
is my friend.
Best friend. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Gotcha. So what was your whole strategy when you walked into the judges panel and this is your first time seeing them? Like, what was going on in your brain and how were you like rationalizing everything?
I owned it. Like, I knew. Like, I just knew I was gonna win. Like, if I stayed. Like, I just like had that confidence, even though like the guy said it was fake confidence. But for me, like, it just felt like that gut feeling, like this is like so right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like it's just like it's like a feeling when you know you aced a test, like you know when you fail a test. So like it's just kind of like one of those feelings.
Gotcha. A lot of fan questions asking you about what motivated you to tell Nicole, who won the show, and we've had the chance to speak, that if you don't talk, you're going to get eliminated. Do you remember that soundbite?
Oh, that was the first like week. Yeah. Because she was so shy, and I knew the producers wanted action. Like that's why they like loved me, because like honestly, like I was dancing or doing something like the entire time just so I could get the attention, because that show is like an attention show. So I was saying to her, like, because we were gonna roommate together, actually we talked about, we're like, if once we get in the house, like I want to be bunk with you. So we were actually like friend, like ish, like for that week. But yeah, she's I'm glad she won, because she's a really good person.
Good, 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 good. Okay, nice, nice. Let's talk about you and Bianca. This is Diego Leon asking, what's the tea about the time Bianca told you you liked attention?
Well, a lot of people do.
You know, I have a thing where when people who film reality TV shows, they're like, you want a moment. You want to be seen. And I mean, of course, having done it, it's like, okay, yeah, you're doing a lot within the moment right now that it requires. So I can see why someone would be like, you're doing too much. But it's like, we all signed on to be in front of the camera. We all want a moment and we're all slightly doing too
Okay,
much.
I'm just saying, like, look at how much publicity I still get 12 years later just from one show. My show apparently was like the most aired all over the like France and like all those things because of what I did. Nobody else did what I did, and they still haven't to this day. I mean, yeah, I looked like a fool half the time, but I'm remembered.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Jesus is my best friend. Okay, so let's get down to the interesting part. So you make it into the house, we see you celebrate, and then it comes on to the next episode, and it's like, due to personal reasons, Amber will not be continuing. What do you want to tell us about that? Because a lot of people rationalize that as you were, excuse me, a hired actress, or you were a plant, or some other things. What do you want to tell us about you not having to continue on or not being able to continue on in the competition?
It was like a breakdown, like just like I couldn't take the um like there was a week we had to pack our stuff, and the producers were like, we'll be watching you during this week. And I took that so literally that for the literally like the entire week I was so paranoid, like crazy, because they're like, we'll have spies to like watch you. But I know like they were just saying that so we'd be on our best behavior. But I took that so hard that like it messed with my mind like a lot from like hearing that. And like I was just crazy paranoid. And I just like also I weighed in at 95 pounds, like super thin. And when I got home, I was like 90 pounds. So I was like already like so thin. And it just like my I wasn't like in the condition to take on the pressure that would have been needed. Like I would have just broke down. Like I cried a lot the first episode. I would have been freaking crying the entire season.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just wasn't
Gotcha.
mentally like prepared for what was to come.
And so, just to understand, that was a conversation that you initiated.
For what?
So
What?
like, were you the one who said, "Hey guys, I don't think I can do this," or did they come to you and say, "Hey Amber, we don't think you can do this"?
Oh no, my mom pulled me out.
Gotcha.
My mom, like, they called my mom. They're like, do not pull her out. And like they wanted me like there. Like um yeah, I mean it's sad, but I just like wasn't in the mental state. And there's nothing like, but like you never know like what's around, like, or second chances or whatever. And like I'm still in contact with a lot of people. So I mean, like, who knows, like, after this COVID, like, what's gonna happen?
Yes, I know that's right, girl. I know that you better stay working. Did you ever get a chance to talk to Tyra after your time on the show? Did you ever see her? Did you hug her goodbye? Nothing like that?
No, but I've talked to the producers after the show.
Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. How was your interpretation of how you were portrayed on the show once you saw it on the air?
Oh my God. I was, really sad because, like, it's almost like I feel like I fucked up my, like, chance, my opportunity, and, it was really hard. I think I, like, went in a depression, and it was pretty sad.
And how are you doing now regarding that?
Now, I mean, I'm like pretty great. I mean, I'm 30 years old now, and like I'm pretty happy with my life. Like I'm fit, I'm active. I work for my mom at Cindy's Swimwear, and that's like super awesome because I get to like deal with being a personal shopper or whatever, like retail. It's fun. I do photo shoots for her. Uh, Life's been good to me, definitely.
Nice, nice. Did you stay in contact with any of the girls from your cycle?
Not after the first year. I was with Rachel a little bit, but not really. Like, not really.
Gotcha. Are there any other like cool things you want to tell us about like your post top model career? Like you said, you do things with your mother, you do photo shoots with her. Is there anything else you want to tell us about things you were able to do after the show, or things you're doing now, or that you're hoping to do? I know you were talking about the producers are on your line, girl. So what's going on?
Well, they better be watching this. Um, Well, I mean, I'm leaving to Costa Rica for a month to volunteer with sloths. I'm like huge with animal rescue, sloths rehabilitation. I've been to Thailand to help elephants. I've been to Ecuador to help monkeys. I mean, I was a frontline to feed the homeless for an entire year with my church. I went to orphanages in Mexico to help, like orphans, like children. And that was like, I love that. Like, I don't ever want kids. I just rather adopt if I could. And I have to shout out to my nephew. He is the cutest he's like 9, and he has a YouTube channel, and his channel is Doinks Man YT. So STOINKS lower dash MANYT. I mean, check him out, YouTube. He's so cute. I love him. And he's like an inspired YouTuber, and I think like definitely that generation is so smart, and I really hope that we can like, you know, all work together and figure out this, economy.
Yeah. Great points. Great points. Great points, Amber. Listen, I have just a couple more questions for you. If you saw Tyra Banks right now in 2021, what would you say to her?
She is like changed my life forever and forever will. So she's probably one of the most influential, powerful people I've met for 1 to 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if someone can change your life in 1 to 2 days,
That's a bad. Oh,
that's
yeah, she's
that's
bad.
that's like a
And you're
very
a Christian.
powerful. Yeah, I'm still a Christian too. Yeah.
Yeah, and you still love Jesus.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Amber, listen, I think I've jumped all over the place, but I think I have one more question. Listen, the people want to know, what was your experience like? I know you talked a little bit about the producers, and you still talk to them and in communications with them. What was your experience like with the producers, the people who made the show behind the scenes while you were filming Top Model?
Well, I was in contact with only one during the show, Michelle McFalcon, and she was like a mom to everybody. She took care of us. She's like, you girls have to eat. Like it was cool because like I don't know, it's just being around like all those girls and stuff can definitely be like you like stressful.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine.
Well, it is a competition, so like you're like there to win, and if you're not there to win, you shouldn't be on the show.
Shouldn't be on the show. So, listen, I'm going to open it up to you guys watching right now. If you guys have any questions for Amber, 2 people have gotten badges, but if you're new to this, you get a badge, and I will ask Amber your question live on the air while I have her. We're going to stay around for like, no more than 10 minutes, because Oliver has to jet out, but we thank Amber so much for taking the time to do this with me, to do this for you guys, and I know that so many people are going to enjoy this. My people who got okay. So N Martin wants to know: do you think the producers were aware of your crumbling mental state and casted you in the house anyways?
No, it happened after. It was like a
Gotcha.
trigger. It was like a trigger. Like I didn't even know that I like had this, and then it just wouldn't go away.
Gotcha.
So it's
Gotcha.
just, yeah. I mean, reality TV is so fun, but it's definitely can change like your mind in ways you didn't even know you were thinking.
Did you think you were going to win Cycle 13?
Yes. Yeah.
I know that's right.
I mean, there was rumors that they already placed me top 3.
Oh. Torin W wants to know which photo shoot did she wish she participated in, and did they ask you back?
Well, ask me back for a reunion. That's actually what.
No, go ahead.
Oh, like that's what I was working on before, like last January, and then COVID hit, and then everything's down. So I'm hoping there might be a reunion, like of America's Next Top Models that didn't make it or are older now, and then could be on the show again.
So like an All Stars 2.
Yeah, like something like that. Yeah, exactly.
And you said you were working on it. How? Like, tell us about it if you can.
I was telling the guys they said it was a great idea. So, but then COVID hit. So then like now I guess nothing's getting done.
Gotcha. Which photo shoot do you wish you could have participated in?
Well, when I was there, if you hear in the first show, they were talking about going to Mulan, and that never happened, which I thought was kind of interesting. So if I was there, I was thinking they were gonna go to Mulan.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anybody else that got a badge have a question for Miss Amber while we have her here? Amber, is there anything else you would like to add and say before we close this out?
Thank you.
Listen.
It's been so fun. Like, honestly, this is my first interview in so long, and I really appreciate the opportunity to like get clear of some of these rumors, because when I Google my name, I'm like, oh God, like this is like not true.
So to put it all out there on the air, you were not a paid actress, you were not a paid anything when you participated in Cycle 13 of America's Next Top Model.
No, I'm not even an actress.
Gotcha. Someone else who just got a badge is asking, did you ever hear what your makeover was going to be?
I didn't, but I wish that I definitely, that's probably one I wish I did, but I didn't. What do you think? What do you think I should do?
Stand back, son. Let me look at you.
Let's see. I don't know if for the glare, but
face the sun. Let me see. Turn around, face the sun so I can see your features.
Oh,
there we go. So you know what? I probably would have made you a blonde. I think you could have handled being a blonde. Only because like the tone of your skin is almost like very icy. And like your face makes makeup and things pop out just a little bit more. And I think I would have muted your hair out so that it wouldn't be a distraction on your gorgeous face. Yeah. I would have made you Amanda's Cycle 3 blonde. Yeah, that's my final answer.
See, I probably.
Well, anyways, what you saying? I'm sorry.
Like, I would have gone black.
Black? No. I probably. Oh, you know what? They say red. No, a blonde hair would have done great. Either red or blonde. I can see red, but I think blonde, and I think I would have chopped it. I would have chopped it so you could have done like real cool mohawking type things and like, you know, to kind of edge you out just a little bit more.
Thank you.
Listen, Amber, thank you so much for doing this with me today. You were freaking amazing. I wish you well in everything that you're doing. Please send me the link to your nephew's YouTube so I can put it in the description of this video so people can click on it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Listen, everybody, please wave goodbye, send positivity, hugs, kisses, all those great things to Amber as she leaves from giving us an amazing ANTM exclusive live chat on cycle 13 of America's Next Top Model. Bye, Amber.
Bye.
Well, guys, there you have it. I am done with the chat today. Again, thank you so much to Amber for tuning in and joining us. Thank you guys so much for watching. Special thank you to all of you who participated in the badge Q&A. As I always say, this video will be uploaded to my YouTube channel later. That's Oliver Twixt, Twixt, on YouTube, where you can watch this video, the video I did earlier with Meg, and I think I have like over 24 of top model chats. I don't know. Y'all go check them out and you guys tell me the numbers so I can keep track of these things. Listen, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in, liking, subscribing to my channel. Like, comment, all those things. And be sure to pray and Kegel. Be safe out there, guys. Love ya. Oh, see, every time I try to end this, I never hit the X, and it makes my exit so anticlimactic. Let's try this again. Bye, guys. Love ya.